Hey everyone, it's Tish. Happy Wednesday. It is the 29th of December, and I am out here being busy, being busy. Getting ready to start prepping some projects for NWP's 10th birthday party, which is going to be on the 8th of January. So I'm prepping a few DIY, just quick projects. I'm doing his balloons. Doing the backdrop. I'm doing the table decor, just quick table decor, and a game here that I have because he's having a game theme. I'm getting a game truck, and so he's having a game theme. So I have a board game that I found at Hobby Lobby that I'm going to spray paint for that day also. So just doing a quick DIY. I'm working, I'm doing this, just keeping myself busy, probably too busy. The mister's probably gonna fuss a little bit because I've been busy the last couple of days. But I feel good. So let me show you this project. So I found this large tic-tac-toe game at Hobby Lobby. They had it in their um, garden decor, and it was 40% off, and I thought that was really cute. So I've had it for a minute, and I thought I'd use it for his birthday party, so people who may not be playing the video games could have an option to play something else. And then so what I'm going to do is spray paint it. So I went to my garage and I pulled out the spray paint colors that I'm going to use. So I have this navy blue that I'm trying to decide between. They're pretty close enough in colors to where I could probably use both. And I have black that I'm actually going to use on the base of it, and I'm going to need to get another can because this one is not a complete full can. It sounds like it's almost empty, and this one is probably 3/4 full. And then I'm going to spray one of the letters in red. So it's going to be black, black base. Probably the X or the O is going to be either red or blue. So that's what I'm working on. And I have my little table out here set up that I'm going to spray paint on to get. And it's sitting out in the sun, so it should dry pretty quickly. And so I'll have that piece of it done, at least most of it. I know I'm going to have to go to the store. I was trying to prevent having to go to the store and buy any more spray paint, but that black just seems like it might not be enough. So I'm getting started. I'm going to use these foam pieces to hold the table decor that I have. So I originally purchased these off of Amazon to go into the yard, right? But they are smaller than what I really care to have in the yard. So what I've decided to do, instead of sending them back, I said I'll just use them as centerpieces on the table. So let me show you some of these, because again, he's having a gaming party, so we have the game on, which it kind of matches the invitation that I had made. So this is kind of the invitation that I had made. So it matches that, actually. So I just went ahead and decided to keep it. So we have the game controller. We have some balloons, something that says go win, and then a larger controller, another type of controller, old school controller, and then a sign that says happy birthday. So I might use that on the table where his cupcakes and gift bags will be. I'm not doing a cake just because of COVID and just to keep things clean. I'm having cupcakes done and I'm going to put them in containers. So I might use that larger one on that table. And then I also have this one. Let me open it. You got this whole level up birthday party And then another one that says happy birthday with the game controllers on them. And then you have an actual gamer, and then four different controllers in different colors. So you have it in the blue, the green, the black, and the purple. And so the colors of the balloons are going to be green and black, and I might have hints of blue and red. So that's kind of why I chose to spray paint that tic-tac-toe game, the black with the blue and the red, because it kind of goes with the colors of the party, but it goes with the colors of his room. So even if he were to move it into his room, it wouldn't clash with what's going on in his room, because his room is kind of like a gray, blue, red. So I'm going to use these as table decor, and it came with these sticks. So my plan is to stick these sticks inside of this and then stick this in here so it'll stand up. Now, to cover this piece of it, so it's not just sitting there green on the table, I'm going to go to Dollar Tree, or should I call it a $1.25 tree? Yuck. I hate that they did that. And get some of this crinkle and sit the crinkle on top of it. And so it'll just be lining the table, because it is going to be a 6-foot table. I'm going to have a couple of, maybe 2 or 3 6-foot tables. And so I plan to have them in the middle of each table. So the crinkle, the idea is for the crinkle to like sit and cover this, so you don't see the green foam and it's sticking out. So that's my plan, and I'll probably construct one just to make sure it works. I'm going to have to, since I have a box full of these, I'm actually going to hot glue a couple of these together to make it taller and sturdier, so it'll hold up to the weight of this stick and the sign, and then just kind of put the crinkle on top of it. I might end up actually hot gluing some of the crinkle on top so it'll stay, but again, I don't know just yet. Once I get to the store and see what color crinkle I'm thinking I'm gonna go with, black, maybe I'll throw in some red, some green, I don't know. I don't know. The tablecloth is black, and it's going to have a green runner up the middle. So I don't want to bring in too many different colors. So I'm probably going to go with either green crinkle if I can find it, or black crinkle to go on top of this to hide this. So I can get use out of these again and not have to go and try and buy anything else to hold these signs up. I might stick a few of these kind of on the balloon backdrop that I'm making. I don't know. I'm still thinking, but this is kind of where I'm going. So once I get the letter sprayed, then I'm going to come in here and start working on constructing these. And then tomorrow or Saturday, the goal is to start working on the backdrop. So that's why I have this foam board here. I have 2 of these foam board pieces. It's not the thicker foam board that I typically use. Lowe's and Home Depot were both out of them, I guess, because they're actually used to sheetrock homes. But I use these kind of build and construct things. So like this backdrop here that I have here that I made, this one, I used the foam board, and also this one that I made, I used the foam board. And it's both the lighter weight foam board, like this one. I prefer a heavier one based on the fact that I'm going to put tassels on it, but they were out, so I'm going to make do with it, and I'll show you how I construct that. I have the tablecloth that I'm going to use to cover it, and then I have the tassels that I'm going to use to construct it. So I'll be busy, but it's good. It's going to be a good busy. So this is kind of my space. I'll do a tour one day once I get it all kind of cleaned up, but this is kind of my workspace, she shed, studio space that I use. So I'm gonna go check on the base to see if it's dry. It should be dry by now, and I'll put another coat just because I want to use that can up. I ran out of paint on the first can, which it didn't have much in there, and so it seems like it's just a little bit left in this can. So I want to just go ahead and spray a few areas that might not be fully sprayed in, and then we'll get started. if you see here on some of the O's, the paper kind of got stuck to these when I flipped it over, so I could do both sides. So I'm gonna spray paint over those one more time. The sun is starting to go down, as you can see, so I got a little bit of light left before I don't have any more time left. So let me get this done, at least with this part today. So I'm gonna wait for the O's to dry again. I sanded some off really quick with where the paper was stuck, and then got as much of the paper off that I could. As you can see, the black base is dry, so I'm just going to take it into the office so that could be out the way. So let me how it's looking. So for some reason this it came with 5 X's and only 4 O's. I guess that's right. But anyway, so okay, I see why. So this is how it looks so far without the O's. Cute, cute, cute. It's gonna be really cute, and we'll have it as a family to play beyond his party. I have a large size bowling and checker game that I sit outside at times and we'll play. So I thought it'd be good to add tic-tac-toe. Nick is always wanting to play tic-tac-toe when we're in restaurants. And if I won't let him see my phone or the iPod, then he'll occupy himself with the tic-tac-toe game. So he likes to play tic-tac-toe. So I thought this was cute. So once then the O's are done, then I'll fill those in here and they'll be ready to go there. And then I'll start on the other phase of the project, which are the table decor. So talk to you later. So I'm about to get started on this fringe backdrop. So these are the items that I'm going to use to get me started. First, the actual foam board that I shared the other day. I have 2 of those. Then I have my fringe. Those 4 packages are fringe. I have actually a lot more, but that's just what I'm going to get started with. 2, I'm going to use 2 of these tablecloths out of this pack of 3. I like to line the foam board first with the tablecloth and then lay the fringe on top of it so you don't see through any of the fringe. And then I have my staple gun with some extra staples and some tape. So we're going to get started here shortly.